Hospitalizations and cases of COVID-19 continue to surge as more schools welcome students back to the classroom. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to 13 News at noon. The Indiana State Department of Health reports 1,902 new cases of COVID. That brings the total since March of 2020 to more than 800,000 cases, and more than 13,000 Hoosiers have died of COVID. Pediatric cases are growing at an alarming rate, nearly 94,000 new infections in a week, a roughly 400% increase in a month as more kids head back to school. Now, this is forcing many schools, including those in Georgia, to suspend in-person learning.
Teachers can't plan. They have to teach the face-to-face students. They also have to teach the kids who are quarantined, so they're doing double duty.
Decisions about masking and other COVID-19 protocols have been left to local school districts. And today, a handful of area schools are switching up their COVID policies. Many are now requiring kids to come back wearing masks, all due to the ever-growing Delta variant. Now, at the beginning of the school year, you'll remember many districts were masks optional. Now, the CDC recommends masks for everyone inside school buildings, regardless of vaccination status. Lawrence Township schools and Hamilton Southeastern schools are among the many districts with a mandatory mask rule. Hamilton Southeastern reports 80 COVID cases in the first 8 days of classes and more than 500 close contacts. Now, unvaccinated students, they must quarantine for 10 days or 7 days with a negative COVID PCR test after day 5.
These changes are what we believe will keep our students learning in person in their classrooms, and that's our goal.
Noblesville schools reported 3 major COVID outbreaks last week and hundreds of students in quarantine. Well, some schools are just kicking off the fall semester. St. Luke Catholic School headed back today, and we know students and staff will be required to wear masks. Orchard County Day heads back tomorrow. Now, we've got all of those back to school dates and updates on mask mandates and COVID protocols on WTHR.com. Heading over to Bloomington, IU students are busy moving back to campus. The school is requiring students and staff to get the vaccine unless they have a religious or medical exemption. Unvaccinated students have to be tested once a week once classes start. Now, masks are also required indoors on campus. Several attempts by students to get the vaccine mandate dropped failed in the court system. And tonight, the Mount Vernon Community School Corporation will hold its first board meeting since a doctor spoke after going viral for his anti-mask and vaccine message. Our Verified team broke down some of Dr. Dan Stock's claims used as evidence against mandatory vaccinations and masking. Now, most of his claims were found to be partially true, but mostly misleading by the experts we contacted. And you can see the breakdown of each of his claims on WTHR.com. That school board meeting is tonight at 6.